All right, so good afternoon, folks, and thanks for joining. Good afternoon, folks. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're here at the Freeport of Monrovia briefly, and we've come precisely where the vessel is. The vessel that has brought the 137 F-movie equipment already here at the Freeport of Monrovia. So we want to show you them briefly. Here they are, just right ahead of us here, so you can have a glimpse of them. Now, this is the vessel just right here ahead of us, and these are the machines in here. They are being offloaded already from the ship. And earlier this morning, we arrived here at the Freeport of Monrovia with the committee chair of the Yellow Machine Coordinating Committee, Honorable Bernie Samukai, and he was telling us about the arrival of these machines. And according to him, these machines are coming in batches, and this is the first batch. And this is the first batch of the machines, and they're being offloaded currently. So as we speak, we're looking at not only yellow machines on the ship here, but we're also seeing trucks. We're seeing trucks, different designs of them. I'm seeing 10 tires trucks already on top of the ship here. We're seeing some of them. We're also seeing the others ahead of us. There are those ones that look orange, those orange trucks, as you can see. And then we also have these yellow heavy-duty trucks right here ahead of us. And then we also have tankers. Apart from the machines, there are also tankers. If you can see, there are tankers there just ahead of you. And we don't know how many of the tankers there are. We also do not know how many of these trucks that are on the ship currently. But as it stands, they are being offloaded from the ship. And we do not know if they will be taken to the site in Carisburg, because the chairman have told us that these machines will be taken to the site in Carisburg. That's where they've reserved a site for them, and that's where they will be kept. But currently what we have in country from the port here are 372 of them already, and they will be offloading all of them from the ship today. And then they will be taken eventually to the site. And then after this, they will also be distributed across the country. But those of you watching, please leave your comments in the comment section. And as you can see, this particular brand of yellow machines are from Chantua or Chantu, if I pronounced that correctly. But this is obviously a Chinese company, and the Chinese engineers were here to inspect the equipment. We also have the Shackman trucks, as you can see up there. We have the Shackman trucks also. And then apart from the truck, we also do have the yellow machines. And then we also do have the tankers, probably for water, for gasoline or fuel, whatever, or diesel. And then we also do have container trucks also among them. As you can see, those are the container trucks. They are ahead of us there. See, those are container trucks. They also have low beds. We've been informed. They are also part of the consignment that have arrived in country already. So wherever you're watching us from, I'd like to say thanks for watching and thanks for leaving your comments. My name is Anthony Williams, and I'm here at the Freeport. And as you can see from the ship itself, the engineers are there making sure they can lift this equipment. As you can see, this very first one just right ahead of us has already been hooked with the chains, and it will be lifted by this giant size crane right here, and it will be brought down. It will be brought down here at the Freeport. So keep watching, guys. We're just here for a few minutes, according to the engineers. They granted us access here at the Freeport just to come here at the vessel for a few minutes to give you a glimpse of what's going on and how the offloading process is. So just so you can have a glimpse for yourself, so you can see the offloading process. So once the process is done, we will not be here for the entire offloading process, by the way. So once that is done, we'll go back. And then some of these machines will be taken outside of the port. We are being told, hopefully today, some of them will be taken outside of the port. And once they leave the port, or once they're taken outside, they can be taken to the location where they will be stored in Carisburg. According to Mr. Bernie Samokai, the chair for the committee, the machines will be stored in Carisburg. That's where they will be kept. And then after that, they will be distributed amongst the county across the country. So for guys, I mean, like anyone would say, of course, the machines are finally here. And this is, we might want to say, courtesy of the vice president in a way. But again, when the discussions for the government of Liberia to procure their own moving equipment came about, the president himself handed this particular responsibility to the Vice President Jeremiah Pankun, to assist the government of Liberia in negotiating or in making sure he could arrange with companies for the production or to procure these machines. And so the Vice President and his team went behind the scenes and did their work. They visited China. They visited several entities. In fact, my colleague Vafle Kamara was on the trip there. In fact, one of my colleagues who is also just right by me, Diamond Slanger, was also on that trip. And so Shantui was one of the companies that the vice president visited. Shantui is one of the companies that he visited. So it's obvious now that the government of Liberia settled down on allowing Shantui to be the company to manufacture the equipment for them. And then they also now, apart from just the excavators, the bulldozers, there are also trucks. I'm seeing the white, there's another white one there, the yellow ones. There are also container trucks also on board the ship here at the Freeport. And by the way, this is quite a huge vessel here at the well, whatever. Sure, thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Wherever you're watching from, keep watching. So we'll do this for a few minutes. We have been told we'll do this for some time. And once that is done, so now all of the paperwork have been done already. So now, as we're here, we are now waiting for the crane to lift at least the first few of them. We have not seen anyone being brought down already. So we are waiting to see. So they are all placed on the side of the vessel. So it's going to be easy to, not necessarily, but the engineers or the crane will bring them down one at a time, and then they will be driven out from the pier and be taken outside of the port. There's in the compound where they will be stored, and then eventually they will be taken to Carisburg according to the committee chair. Now, come to think of it, Honorable Bernie Samokai made it clear that amongst this, the machines have been labeled already. They've been marked, they've been labeled already, and he mentioned that all of the machines have the flags of the counties on them. And if you look there, you see that's the flag of Grand Cru County. So the folks of Grand Cru, that's one of your machines right over there with your flag right on it. I also see right next to it, so the flags are all on the machines. Bon County, Bapolu County, Monterrey County, Maryland, Grand Cape Mount, Grand Jide. I mean, just have a look for yourselves. And if you've seen that's Bon County, if you've seen the color or if you've seen the flag of your county, of course, you can leave your comments in the comment section. But of the machines that are being brought down already, one of the first ones is going to be that of the one from Grand Cru County. This is the flag of Grand Cru County right here on the machine. That's Grand Cru. So guys, that's it. We were hoping to see the first machine that will be brought down. Is actually from Grand Cru County. That's the flag of Grand Cru County right there, if you're looking. And any moment from now, so the engineers are just placing the cables around this particular one. As you can see them moving chains around, back and forth, walking effectively here. So there you have it. But keep watching, guys. Keep watching. It's Grand Crew actually, the flag of Grand Crew County. So that's it, guys. That's Grand Crew County. It's coming down. First machine. They're still trying to put the crane on it. They're still trying to put the crane on it. So we are in a restricted position. Actually, we cannot leave where we are as per security protocol here at the port. So we'll just be here and show you as the work continues, so you have a glimpse for yourselves. So still adding more cables to this one. They're still adding more cables to this one to ensure it comes down. So yes, we want to be around until you can have a glimpse of the first F-moving equipment being offloaded for yourselves. So where are you watching from? Tell us where you're watching from. And leave your comments in the comment section, or tell us what you make of the arrival of this F-moving equipment. The Vice President led the team, of course, headed by his office to China to ensure the government of Liberia could procure this equipment. And they've done that already, and they are arriving in country by batches. This is the first batch. And they'll offload 370 plus of them, and 170 plus of them, sorry, and 250 some more, the total figure. But currently they have 175, we've been told. 175, we are being informed, are in country. So they will have to realign the cables.
Yeah, sure.
So it appears now they will try to offload one of the tankers first, because earlier we had the chains on this machine right here with the Grand Coup County flag. But then they have removed it from there, so I think they will now put the crane on one of those tankers or those trucks, and then offload it. So so tell us where you're watching from. We could try and read some of your comments in the comment section to have at least your own view. Let's see if we can read some of your comments. See if we can read some of your comments, guys. All right, so former MCCSS president, President Joseph Njomo Boakai is the best president ever in the history of Liberia. David Sandy says, where are all my brothers and sisters from? Well, this is. And then we also have Johnny Shower, who says, thank you for the information. I'm watching from New Jersey, USA. And we also have Jim Siafa. He said he's watching us from Red Light and appreciates the government. Prince says, this is how. Well, I'm trying to understand his comment. But also Koto Pize, if I got that right, she says, I'm joyfully watching from Brewerville. We got Jimmy Gifler, who says he's watching us from Zozo City in Lofa County. David Sadie says he's watching us from the US, and Kanga Piega also said this is another, well, some of these comments are quite interesting. We also have Darlington Simpe, who says, well, unfortunately, some of these comments can be read out here, folks. But Bill Keiba is watching us from the US, USA Lincoln. We also have LB Elliott, who says he's watching us from Texas. A lot of folks are watching us from the diaspora, and for those of you in the diaspora watching us, obviously, we love it that you're telling us where you're watching from, but also leave your view and tell us what you make of the arrival of this F-moving equipment in country and how you think they're going to contribute to, Liberia's development. Tell us in the comment section. So Joe Kanu, Yose Kanu, he says he's watching us from Nimba County. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching us from Nimba County. We also have there are more comments, guys. More comments coming. Samuel Sa said thanks to the government of Liberia for supporting development. Sarah Swan says he can't believe this government initiative. Motopa says he wants to see Lofa County. Well, every county has, each of these machines have flags on them representing the various counties. So obviously once they are distributed, you will definitely see the way they are labeled, because these machines will be distributed across the country to the various counties as a means to improve infrastructure development across the country. So yes, we heard that from Honorable Bernie Samoka, who is the chairperson for the coordinating committee for this equipment. And he was telling us that, of course, the equipment will be distributed across the country, to each county. I think 19 pieces, correct me if I'm wrong, about how many equipment each county will receive. So, but he also did mention that, of course, which is actually obvious, that the arrival of this equipment will obviously bring about employment opportunity for young people. Excavator operators, heavy-duty truck drivers, construction engineers, drivers, and you name it, will all be benefiting from job opportunities that this particular arrival of this F-moving equipment will provide. So Just so you know, he made it clear that in the coming days, the government of Liberia will be putting out vacancies in recruitment, for those who will be expressing interest in wanting to work or operate this equipment on behalf of their counties or on behalf of the government of Liberia. So basically, that's the aspect of it where it's going to, job opportunity, provide jobs for people. So the folks here are still lifting the equipment. They're trying to make sure they can offload at least the first one, and basically they're trying to offload this container truck just right ahead of us here. So apart from the machines, they also do have other equipment, like the container trucks, the heavy duty trucks. They also have the tankers, and they're trying to offload one of the tankers. So
truck will be the first to be brought down.
All right, so the folks are still adding the crane, still adding the chains. Still trying to make sure it's well protected and locked, safe, of course, before it can be brought down. Before it can be brought down. So where are you watching from? And also, please leave your comments in the comment section. We'll read your comments as we go on. We'll read your comments eventually. But let's see. Once the first truck comes down, and they have several cranes on this particular ship, but it appears they're only using one. So obviously, it might take us some time. There is another giant-sized crane just right ahead of us there. We are hoping they might be using it. We were getting information that they were arranging to use this crane as ahead of us. But also, the ship itself does have a giant-sized crane on it. And so, basically, they will be bringing down some of the equipment that the crane on the ship can afford to bring down. And then there are also cranes on the port belonging to APM Terminals that they will be using to offload the vessel here at the Freeport of Monrovia. So keep watching, guys. Keep following us. So they're bringing that particular vehicle just right ahead of us there. That's where it's going to be placed. And then once that is done, the next one will also be brought forth.
So these are the items looking at the manifest. Low bed, 19 pieces of low bed. Service trucks, 19 pieces of service trucks. Pickup, 20 pieces of pickup. Backhoe, 1 piece. Excavator, 19 pieces. Front end roller, 1 piece. Bulldozer, 19 pieces. Tractor head, 1 piece. Fuel tank, that's the fuel tank trucks, 90 pieces. And water.
So I've been given the list of equipment that have been brought in country, and I'm going to read them out amongst them, just so you know, so you have an idea of the equipment that are on board this ship. So they have 19 pieces of low bed, 19 pieces of low bed already here on this ship. They have 19 pieces of the low bed. Of course, these low bed are important. They will be used to transport this equipment to their various locations. So come to think of it, if you have this giant size F-movie equipment like these excavators and bulldozers, you don't drive them for longer distances, so you need a vehicle to transport them. So they have 19 pieces of low beds here on this vessel that will be used for said purpose, to be able to transport this F-movie equipment from one location to the other. So the first equipment is being lifted already, as you can see ahead of us there. They are lifting the first truck already, and the tanker is being lifted, and they're bringing it down already. Eventually, once it's down, we'll show you. But let's go back to the list of equipment that are already in country. Let's go back. Let me show you the equipment that are in country already. I want to be talking to it, so I have to be close, but I don't have a mic. It's okay. This phone has some issues, so it will not work. You think? So now let's go back to the list of equipment that are here already, folks. Let's go back to the list. Let's go back to the list of equipment. So we said 19 load beds, 19 load beds already, and then we also said service trucks. They have like service truck. They have 19 pieces also of service trucks, 19 pieces of these service trucks. And then they also have pickup trucks or pickups, if you may. They have 20 pickups, 20 of them. So there are 20 pickups here on board this particular ship. We do not have them in sight, so probably the pickups might be in other locations, but we don't have them in sight now. But they have 20 pickups already here. And then at the same time, 20 pickups, and then they also do have backhoe. We have just one piece for now, just one piece of that, the backhoe. And then they also have excavators, which is they have 19 pieces of the excavators. 19 excavators are on board already this ship, as you can see them ahead of us here. 19 pieces of them. They have rollers, but currently they just have one piece, just one roller here on board. And then they also do have they have bulldozers. They have 19 pieces also, 19 bulldozers also. They also do have tractor heads. They have just one piece for now. They also do have like the fuel tankers. The 19 pieces of fuel tankers, those, some of them are just right ahead of you. I mean, in fact, they're bringing the very first one. They're bringing the very first one. And so we also do have water tankers. They also have 19 pieces of the water tankers, as you can see them. So like I said, they will be using this particular crane that is ahead of us there. So they just turn it on and they will be using that particular crane. It appears the crane on the ship itself, it's quite lightweight, or probably cannot carry the weight of this equipment. So they're trying to transition to another crane, which is the larger one here at the Freeport of Monrovia. So it's coming closer, as you can see it there. They're driving it closer here. Sure. So we spoke earlier about the mobile harbor crane, which is the more advanced one here at the Freeport, and the tonnage in the actual term of this particular equipment. The crane on the ship cannot afford to hold these ones, so they're bringing this particular crane, which is a mobile one, of course, as you can see it moving. It will be the one to offload the equipment. And this particular one, according to the engineers, requires approval and it has to be paid for and all of that. So that has already been worked out. So it's going to now start offloading it. And so there it comes. So the vessel will have to decline using its own crane now, and this mobile harbor crane is the one that's going to be used instead So as you can see, it's already here. Quite a huge one, of course. It's going to be the one that will be used to offload the equipment from the ship. So guys, it's quite a job to do, by the way. So just so you know, it's kind of difficult to offload this heavy F-moving equipment, heavy duty equipment, and it's a lot of work. I mean, the engineers have to go back and forth, decide on what crane to use and all of that. But observing all the necessary safety measures, because this is quite a tedious job to do, by the way. So. So this particular crane will change location and be assigned to this side, while this one will now use this other angle to offload. So they're going to hook the chains. They're going to hook the chain to the crane. And once that is done, they're going to turn it right back up. It's going to grab the first piece of equipment and then one at a time.
Chief.
So these guys are working overtime, guys. They're working overtime. They've brought this it's quite a lot of work here at the Freeport of Monrovia. If you've not seen how some of these things can be offloaded, this is the work the engineers go through to make sure they can offload equipment here at the Freeport. So if you are into shipping, of course, these guys are using your kind of jargons. They now use what they are calling the master ring on the crane to be able to bring or to offload the equipment from the ship. Bon. And so the crane now goes up. Let's see if we can get the first piece of equipment down, and then more and more. But this is going to take them like the entire day, probably tomorrow, to be able to offload all of this F-movie equipment before the day can end. So we just want to show you the process. This is quite some work, guys. Quite some serious work.
Yeah, so which means I don't want to take it. So focus on what
you have to be very, very careful. Any equipment that is in discharge from the mobile crane, you will remind column for them MHC. They say you must be everything. You have to put it in when the vessel crane discharge here, you put a vessel crane.
So, safety tips and instructions being passed around. What crane is being used has to be documented. If it's the mobile harbor crane, this one, this beast of a crane, if it's the one being used, it has to be registered. And if it's the crane from the ship that's being used, it has to be registered. So 137 pieces in country. 137 pieces in country. 19 low beds, 19 tinkers, and you name it. So keep sharing these videos, folks. Keep watching. Keep sharing this video from the Freeport of Monrovia as the government of Liberia offloads its first batch of 285 yellow machines. They currently have 137 of them in country, we have been informed. And the engineers are trying to make sure they can offload them from the port here.
But not driving the calories.
Green? Come and show you. So there are low beds that are on their way here already. We saw some of them outside the gate. So it appears they will be the ones taking this equipment from the port. So we have been told they are making their way here on the port already. So they're going to pick the first equipment, which will obviously be one of the trucks. So folks, we just want to stick around until we can have at least first vehicle being offloaded or the first equipment being offloaded, because all of these equipments, once they're offloaded, they will be taken outside first, one at a time, and then before they can formally leave the port. So So now all of the drivers who are driving the low bit will be taking the equipment out. They are now assembling. There they are. They're all assembling. So these are the drivers. They're the ones that will be driving the equipment out of the pier. Relax. So guys, keep watching, keep watching, keep watching. We're waiting to see the first vehicle being brought down. We won't be here all through for all of them to be brought down, but just to show you, once that is done, we'll go out where they'll all be packed, and then they will eventually be driven out of the port. Same case with the way, if you've been following us, the way we did the coverage with the NTA buses, but once they got the NTA buses off the ship, brought them to, us out of the port, and then we drove them out of the compound. So we're hoping this is going to be literally the same. Sure, but tell us where you're watching from. Tell us where you're watching from. Leave your comments in the comment section. Leave your comments in the comment section. We're still here at the Freeport of Monrovia. We really get where to do. Well, obviously this process isn't as easy as you may see it or you may think. I mean, it's been hours now, and they've been trying to get at least the first equipment off the vessel. But again, it's quite a tedious job to do. It's quite a tedious job to do. So we're not going to be here all day to, bring you the offloading process. This is quite a lot to do. We were told we'll be here for a few minutes, and then once that is done, we'll go in the waiting area until all of the vehicles or equipment can be offloaded, and then they will be taken to Carisburg, we've been told, where they will all be stored. So we have been told the first tanker, it's about to be offloaded. It appears it has been jacked already, and it's been brought down. Let's zoom in a little bit. So keep watching. Bring one for me. Bring one for me. So gradually it's being lifted. Being lifted gradually.
As you can see, brand new MSD environment.
So this is it with the Riverside County flag on it. As you can see, the Riverside County flag here on it. So this is the first truck. It's been brought down already. Of course, brand new, guys. So the guys will remove the cables, go right back to grab the next one. They're going to remove the cable and then they're going to grab the next one. But of course, yes, this is at least the first of the first vehicle amongst this equipment. It's been offloaded from the ship here, or from the vessel here at the Freeport of Monrovia. So the first piece of equipment, like the committee chair said, Honorable Bernie Samuka, these machines are labeled in each county. Have a piece of this equipment, and just like you see this one with the Riverside County flag on it. So there you have it. They're going to drive this one out of the port. There's a driver already. There are keys in them already, and the doors are already open. They're going to drive this one off. So as it gets offloaded, they will drive it out. And they're bringing the low beds also to be able to remove the all right, so that's it, guys. Keep watching. This is quite a lot of work. And so if you've ever been in doubt, of course, about the arrival of this equipment, well, there you have it. The first piece of them has been offloaded from the vessel here. 137 of them so far, we've been told, are in country, comprising of low beds, container trucks, heavy-duty trucks, about 20 pickup, amongst them, 19 of these excavators amongst the ones that are in country already. So they're going to drive this one off from the port. So the crane is going back up for the next equipment. The crane is going back up for the next equipment, but this is the first one just right ahead of us here. Has been offloaded. So the engineers are doing all necessary work, sorting out all the modalities before they can remove the first truck just right here that has been offloaded. So this one will be driven from here and will be taken out. Of course, bearing the Riverside County flag. And speaking about Riverside County, or speaking about this equipment, obviously Riverside County is one part of the country that actually needs this heavy-duty equipment, because the roads that lead to Riverside are extremely deployable. They used to be in the past, though. I don't know what they are currently. The last time I was in Riverside was in 2025 when the Cestus River, got flooded and the entire RTR bridge was being submerged underwater. The roads were extremely deployable during the rainy season at the time. So yes, every county having their own share of this equipment in Riverside County, of course, a beneficiary. It's quite interesting. So this truck, they will drive it off this particular location already. The engine is already being warmed up, and they will drive it off the port. But this is a brand new truck. So you're listening to the sound of the engine.
That is a whole truck. Bulldozers has been indicted.
So now they have already jacked one of the bulldozers. It appears the next equipment that's going to join Riverside County is going to be another tanker truck, or it could be one of the bulldozers, and we'll see what flag is on it, hopefully, to know who follows next. But the Riverside people should be jubilating already. They got themselves the first water or fuel tanker that was offloaded from the vessel. So he's explaining some of the delays because this particular truck, the engineers will have to make sure it can start, get it off, and all of that. Don't forget, these are brand new vehicles. So, well, I guess. So now there's a hold on why the next one can come, because they have to remove this one first before the next one can come. So that's a lot of work. And now the mechanic will have to make some adjustments briefly, and then they can start this truck.
Hello? What is that, man?
So Riverside County, your truck is here. It's brand new, and the Chinese engineers are assessing the vehicle. And then once that is done, they will remove this one, and another one will land. So the next vehicle is being jacked. So there you have it. There you have it. It appears that one of the bulldozers or pickups, we do not know which county and what equipment that is precisely, but they'll have to remove this one first before the next one can come. So that's it. So now until this truck can be removed from here, the next one cannot come. But it's already been prepared. It's been, jacked. It's already on the crane, and it will come down any moment from now. But that's where, let's see, the mechanic is in there. It's a brand new truck, by the way, so probably they have to make some adjustment. There's another thing called Bapolu County. Is the next county. The next county is Bapolu, that of Bapolu County in the crane. So there you have it. There you have it. So there you have it. The next truck is offloaded already. And it has the Bapolu County flag on it, of course. Brand new one, of course. Still have chains on it. They'll have to remove the chains. And once that is done, they will drive it up. It's a whole truck, by the way. It's a whole truck, by the way. And it's quite a busy day here for the engineers here at the Freeport. the crane is going to go right back again to grab the next equipment. So Riverside County, your engine is beating. Bapolu County, yours is down already. River says your engine is beating. They're going to arrange them briefly. Because the offloading is still taking place, guys. Keep watching us. Offloading is still taking place. At least